Told you. Oh, I saw him too.
Monster, he was 8 pounds.
I saw his tail.
He was 8 pounds.
We need to stay right here.
He was 8 pounds.
Welcome to the day number 1 of the Blue Cypress Lake tournament for the St. John's Bass Anglers. Sorry, I gotta do this intro on the fly while we're fishing, but it's too dark for me to do an intro at the ramp because we get here crazy before daylight. That way we can get a daylight takeoff. Been out here practicing for 2 days. I think we got us a little pattern figured out. We've been catching some pretty good numbers and some real quality fish out here, like 4 pounds, 3 pounds. Lost to 5. No real giants caught yet, but we'll see. Today's tournament day, so we get to see it. Already got 1 fish in the boat, probably about 1.25 pounds, 1.5 pounds, so that's a decent little start. So we're going to hit up all these cypress trees and keep fishing along and see if we can't get another one. So we'll keep the camera going and see what we can get. Well, the sun is just starting to come up over the treetops. And it's gonna be a beautiful day, that's plain to see. I won't be around at all, so don't even bother to call. 'Cause on a day like today, there's one place I gotta be. Catching this fish. Oh!
10-inch dang.
Dang it. Hey, he did grab the worm at the perfect time.
There you go.
In the boat. There we go. Hook right at the top of the mouth. Fish number 2. Oh, shears are out. There we go, guys. Not a big one. We gotta get started somewhere. The other one's still good. Fish. That's the one I lost. God dang, you little tarpon.
That's a bigger one. That's bigger than the one you lost.
In the boat.
In the gut.
No, he didn't.
No?
In the eyeball. Dude, he wasn't getting off.
He got blind.
Ow, that thing pinned him.
He got a cold beam.
Oh, no, let's use this.
He's got a cold beam.
127. Get out of here. Number 3. Seldom bite though when you see them like that. It's gonna be another case of that. You know what? That might be what they're doing in the morning. I think they're out there eating shad, and as the sun gets up, they move into these trees. Because remember that one was throwing up food? Get the hell out of here. Ooh, nice one. That'll weigh. Ooh, yeah, real nice one, bro. Good job.
Should we go out in the middle?
I don't know. Jerk baits in the middle? Of course, that's the one I left at the house.
What we're doing for 1 fish.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that could have been the one you just had. Damn, he didn't eat mine.
Jackhammer.
You get another one, I'm stealing that damn rod out of your hands.
Got one. Ooh. Snap.
Got it. Bro, give me that damn rod.
No, he doesn't need that. He doesn't. No net.
I don't know, but it's still stuck.
Oh my God, maybe. Hold on. Fight strong.
Just insurance.
Insurance, thank you for the policy.
Bro, what the hell? Where are you casting?
You just saw where I was casting. Wow. Good insurance policy. The net just fell, or the thing just fell out.
We're gonna sit out here for a minute.
Holy shit, what was that?
Told you.
I saw.
Oh, I saw him too.
Monster, he was 8 pounds.
I saw his tail.
He was 8 pounds.
We need to stay right here.
He was 8 pounds. That was an 8-pounder.
On the white one?
No.
Bro, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. That was a giant.
Why is this thing?
The biggest bass I've ever seen.
Really? He's a little guy.
He didn't feel like a little guy. Or he felt like a little guy. And then he was gone. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Whoa, 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 loosen the drag.
okay.
Everybody just relax.
It's okay.
Take a look at this beast.
Okay. You're good.
They love getting underneath the boat. They know.
Dude, cover. That's why. Alright, net. Bring her up.
Ooh, barely hooked.
Yep, that's why I said net.
3-pounder. Where's she at? Out here in the open?
She hit right at the boat.
Bro, that's what I'm thinking.
She
They're
was
out here.
following it, I would think.
They're out here.
That's 5.
Good for you. Lucky. All right, my turn.
Let's throw the chatterbait.
Start throwing the chatterbait. Chatterbait, chatterbait. I love the chatterbait.
That's not 3, that's 2. 2 and 3/4.
All right, cut off your jackhammer, hand it to me.
Hell no. I'll give you another one, a different color.
No, I'm good.
There we go.
Right. God dang. Ooh.
He's not that big.
How far was he off the tree? How far was he off the tree?
He was right on it.
Ooh.
Call though.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'll take those all day. What the hell's mine?
Was it that patch or the next one?
What was this one? I got him.
Got it?
I got him.
That's 5.
That's 5.
Apparently they're in the grass.
The little one is.
What hatch is your toolkit in? Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Ooh, good fish.
Yep, bigger than that number 5. Nah, not that good. Not that good.
Don't add that.
Woo!
Splashing me.
I'll take number 5 out, please.
Number 5. 5 still alive?
5 still alive. Number 5 gone. Sorry guys, I didn't record the big fish, but you'll see him at weigh-in.
Here we go.
Hang on, get him unhooked. I need the pliers. Just go ahead and take him off.
Just take him off. Let him go.
Yeah, he's definitely smaller than this guy. Weightless swim baited or chatter baited or fish?
Alright, chatterbait fish. Decent?
I don't know. Why do they always come at you?
Because they want to apples and they want to swim onto the boat.
Ooh, God, these things fight.
Just flip them.
Nah, he's chin hooked. Thank you for getting the net.
I asked if you wanted the net.
You said big and I said, I don't know.
That generally means do you want the net?
For now on, get the net every damn time for us.
Where is he? Right by the tree?
Yep.
Is it went by the tree or was it you cast it?
Fish, net. Definitely need a net.
Working on it. Your horses. Hold your horses.
Tell that to him. Get ready.
Where is she?
Right here. Coming up.
That's a flipper.
Of course, I get the one with the big head. That's what I saw on no belly.
All spawned out. Open water hit.
Look how big, no, by that tree out there. All right, chatterbait coming out.
Have a big head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Big head, little body.
Of course, this one ain't coming off.
Your 5 keeps on being the constant color.
Yeah. He's bigger than one of the other ones in there. I got a 1.27. I think that was the number 3.
You think?
Yeah, because weigh number 1, number 2, and the big fish, the scale didn't save it.
It's a big one.
Really big one. 8-pounder.
Really big one.
Really big one. Get her over here.
I don't know if it's a mudfish though or not, but
I don't know.
big.
Open water?
Yeah.
Don't let her jump. Oh.
Personal best, baby.
Yep. I will not miss. I will not miss. I told you. Bro.
Oh,
I think we know who's got big fish. I think we know who's got big fish.
Yes, sir.
Chatterbait produces
Holy,
big
look
fish.
the shoulders on that thing. Tagged. It's tagged.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, it is. That's so cool, bro. Well, let's hurry up and get her in the live
I
well.
don't know which one to switch out though. But I need it.
Who gives a shit? Put my call tag on her.
Hooked. No.
Need the pliers?
No, got it.
Where's my scale?
I want to wear it before we put her in.
Alright.
A tag.
Hey, you got your
I've
8,
never caught a tagged fish.
and it's your biggest.
This might be my personal best.
Come on, scale.
744 is my personal best. I don't know if the clipper will hold her.
It will hold her.
Really?
Yep.
Ready?
Yep. You just caught your new personal best, my
What is
friend. 8.24.
824. Here, take a picture of it on the scale. Trophy catch.
Yeah.
Not registered though.
Ready?
Yeah.
Just don't register yet. Okay. Hurry up and get her in the water, man. They don't last well outside the water. Fish.
Good one?
Yeah.
Let me put these in. I got 6 ones out, but I can't do that.
Callable fish. All right, I'm gonna keep tension on her so she don't get ready. She's under the boat.
Can't see it. Ooh, let her run.
She's not an 8.
There she is. Bingo.
All right, thank you. Chatterbait, buddy. Bro, I'm so happy for you. Are you still sad about losing that 8 earlier?
I am, because I took 2 out. But that's greedy, I guess.
And you got a tagged fish. No, you call the number in.
Don't remove them?
Nuh-uh, that way you can put her back and they just keep tracking. Power poles down, please.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, yes. That's exactly what's going on. Dude, they're like even.
Yellow's smaller. What do you think?
Hang on.
It's damn near even.
God, there's fish everywhere, man. I love this lake.
Yellow or orange? Yellow or orange? There's one more in there. Green. Gotta check green.
Damn, you got my cold tag, don't you?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna stick him in there for now. Bro, we need some time to work without hitting a tree.
Hey, do you...
Well, that's it, guys. That's all the footage I have. I only have 2 SD cards and I filled both of them up, so that shows you how much was going on that day. And I definitely did not want to delete to make room and accidentally get rid of that 8-pounder that Chris caught. So Chris ended up winning the tournament. He had 23 pounds and some change. He freaking smoked it, and it carried him on through to the second day as well. That cold front came through and it kind of slowed things down, but there were still some good bags brought in. I myself, I brought in, I believe it's 12 pounds that day, and I did even less the next day. So I went from having like a 16, 18 pound bag during practice to slowing down. That shows you how much when the wind changes and the weather conditions, how it will just lock those fish down. But the coolest thing to me was when we showed up for practice, never been on this lake before, and figuring out a pattern. And to break this down for you, the pattern started out for me was throwing a shaky head with green pumpkin, red flake, and a neon tail on a spinning rod down there at the base of those cypress trees. We found out later why that was working so well. When we would take fish and put them in the live well, they were throwing up pieces of crawfish. So what I believe they were doing is out in the morning, they were feeding shad in open water, and as the sun got up, they would pull into those cypress trees because it was the closest cover out there in open water, but they didn't have to go all the way back to the grass, and then they would presume hunting for crawfish and around all those cypress knees and cypress roots. And with this standing up, I mean, it doesn't look a whole lot like crawfish, but it presents a presentation that's standing up. In days that it was windy, we had a little bit of chop. It worked even better because I think that tail was down there just wagging around like, hey, look at me. And then they would pick it up, and I was catching the 4.5 pound fish on this little Zoom trick worm in a shaky head condition, or a shaky head setup. So that was how it was working for me. But then later on, at actual tournament day, as you can see, Chris discovered the chatterbait bite. Now, I did catch a couple of fish on the chatterbait the day before, but not enough to sway me from throwing the shaky head, because this was my confidence bait. I was getting a lot of bites on this, and usually what I would do is I'd go ahead and get a good solid limit on the shaky head and then switch over to the chatterbait, because I knew I could get a bigger bite on the chatterbait. The color of the chatterbait that seemed to be working was green pumpkin. Chris was using the jackhammer, the $20 chatterbait, which, you know, here I am, Mr. Cheapo. Like, there's no way that I'm going to be spending $20 on a bass bait. And I hate to say it, but sometimes you get what you pay for. You know, I was paying for the little $6 basic chatterbait, and I would catch a couple fish here and there, but I wasn't getting the quality like Chris was catching. And also, I did not have the hookup ratio that Chris was catching either. For some reason, I could not keep a bass pinned on a chatterbait hardly. I'd probably lose 4 out of the 5 that I'd get a bite on. I don't know what it is, but the bass in Blue Cypress Lake, for some reason they fight really hard. I don't know if it's like from all the protein that they're getting from eating the up-armored catfish and the crawfish and like a high protein diet, and there's big shad out there too. So I don't know if that's why they're so strong. But when they would bite the chatterbait and you set the hook, they would charge the boat. So you had to hurry up and reel in slack, and that was another reason I was losing, not getting the hook up. But Chris was using the jackhammer chatterbait, green pumpkin, and he also had a green pumpkin trailer on the back. The model that I'm holding here, this is the one that I use. It's just the basic chatterbait model, like the one that's like $6. This is all I could find. You couldn't find jackhammer chatterbait anywhere around there. Any of the Bass Pro Shops, local tackle stores, anywhere. Even on, at the time, Tackle Warehouse was back ordered on them. So maybe there's something to be said about spending a little extra money. I still don't have one. I guess I'm just hard-headed. Maybe when I get a little, you know, income that I want to kind of try and play with, I might get one. But that was the keys. Green pumpkin chatterbait, same concept, thrown against the cypress trees and reeled out and around the cypress tree. Sometimes they'd be about 3-4 feet off the tree. And here I am flipping right at it. So maybe that was something, maybe I was missing some of those fish too. So green pumpkin chatterbait around the cypress trees and flipping the base of the cypress trees with watermelon red flake shaky head. Both of those worked really well for us. Some of the other guys that was out there, they went to the canal, was punching, and they were doing pretty good that first day, but then their bite petered off and ours tended to stay on. So we barely skimmed it out. Congratulations to Chris for first place and his personal biggest bass, and you know, it's awesome that we had the cameras rolling for that. He was real sad when he lost that first 8-pounder, but I think catching that second one with a tag in it, much less, made up for it and winning the tournament. So guys, thank you for watching. I apologize again for it being so long, putting a video out. It's just the holidays are here now and things are getting hectic. So I'm gonna try to get this out as soon as I can, and we're gonna be somewhere right behind it. Trust me, I have about 3 or 4 other videos lined up behind this one, so be looking for those. Well, thank you for joining us. If you like the video, please subscribe to it. Leave it a thumbs up, helps me out. You know, come on, leave a thumbs up for Chris, if anything, for catching his PB bass. And if you ever fish Blue Cypress Lake, let me know what your experience was down there in the comments. Bobby Lane, if you're watching, we all saw your experience. Sorry, buddy. But this is it, Joe for Dinsmore Outdoors, and we'll see you next time, guys. Take care.
Dinsmore Outdoors is proudly sponsored by Bruiser Baits, fish the best. Vexen Rods, strike first with Vexen. And Real Gear, make fishing your style.